Supreme Overlord Kraxus paced before the massive viewing window of the Imperial flagship Eternal Dominion. For 12 millennia, the Zethnar Empire had ruled the galaxy with an iron grip, subjugating thousands of species across countless worlds. None had ever posed a true challenge to their technological superiority and ruthless efficiency. "My lord," Commander Vexthor announced, bowing deeply. "The primitive species from the Sol system has breached our outer defense perimeter." Kraxus turned, his luminescent eyes narrowing with amusement. "The humans? The ones we classified as a non-threat just 3 cycles ago?" "The same Supreme Overlord," Vexthor confirmed, his voice betraying a hint of unease. "They've evolved faster than our projections indicated possible." The tactical display illuminated, showing a fleet of angular matter-black vessels, advancing through space with startling precision. Unlike the elegant biomechanical ships of the Empire, these craft were brutally functional, radiating power without pretense. "Impossible," Kraxus muttered. "When our scouts discovered them, they were still burning fossil fuels and fighting over arbitrary planetary boundaries." High Scientist Zariel approached, her data tablet clutched in trembling appendages. "Supreme Overlord, I believe we made a critical error in our assessment. When we discovered humanity 50 years ago, they were indeed primitive by our standards. But they saw us." "Explain," Kraxus demanded. "Our stealth technology failed for approximately 2.3 seconds during the initial survey. They detected our presence, realized they weren't alone in the universe, and it changed them." Zariel's voice dropped to a whisper. "They unified. Completely. Overnight." The ship shuddered as distant explosions flared against the void. Alarms blared. "Status report." Kraxus roared. "Orbital defense platforms Gamma through Epsilon have gone silent, my lord," a panicked officer reported. "The humans are employing weapons technology we've never encountered." Kraxus's face contorted with rage. "Impossible. We are the most advanced civilization in the galaxy." Zariel's data tablet projected a holographic analysis. "The humans appear to have re-engineered their entire society for one purpose: preparation for interstellar conflict. They've compressed technological development that should have taken millennia into decades." The largest human vessel suddenly appeared directly before the viewing window, having somehow bypassed the Empire's finest detection systems. Its hull bore a simple insignia: Earth Defense Force. The vessel was massive, utilitarian, and bristling with weapon systems that defied Imperial classification protocols. "They're hailing us," Commander Vexthor announced, unable to hide his fear. The holographic display activated, revealing a human female in a simple black uniform. Her expression was neither triumphant nor angry, merely focused, like a surgeon preparing for a complicated procedure. "This is Admiral Helena Chen of the Earth Defense Force," she stated flatly. "Your empire has been observed systematically enslaving and exploiting sentient species across this galaxy for thousands of years. This ends today." Kraxus laughed, his confidence returning. "You are but one primitive species. We have ruled for 12,000 years. Your audacity is—" "We're not asking for your surrender," Admiral Chen interrupted. "We're informing you of your obsolescence." The human fleet suddenly deployed thousands of smaller craft, each one targeting a specific Imperial vessel with terrifying precision. "My lord," Zariel whispered, analyzing incoming data, "the humans have developed technologies based on principles we've never conceived. They've weaponized concepts our science considered theoretical. They've—" "Impossible," Kraxus thundered again, though his voice now carried the first notes of fear. Admiral Chen's expression remained unchanged. "When we realized we weren't alone, we also realized we were behind. So we did what humans have always done when faced with existential threats. We adapted. We innovated. We prepared. The Eternal Dominion shuddered as its shields began failing against weapons they weren't designed to repel. You had 12,000 years of stagnant dominance, Chen continued. We had 50 years of desperate evolution, knowing what awaited us among the stars. You never stood a chance. As Imperial systems failed across the flagship, Craxus finally understood the Empire's fatal mistake. They had discovered humanity, deemed them harmless, and moved on. But humanity had discovered them back and recognized a threat that demanded total commitment to overcome. The last thing Supreme Overlord Craxus saw, before the viewing window shattered, was not hatred in the human admiral's eyes, but something far worse: cold, calculated purpose. The Galactic Empire, stunned by humanity's arrival, faced not just defeat, but total destruction at the hands of a species they had fatally underestimated.